Welcome back my children to another Harry Potter Hogwarts mystery video. I'll be continuing the new adventure, a Son of Durmstrang, and there's only 41 minutes left, so I gotta be pretty quick. I'm gonna see if I'm able to do it within the 41 minutes, which I don't think so, so I'm most likely gonna have to use the special timer toffee that I have. I have one of them. If not, I guess 55 for gems. But I'm most likely gonna use the timer toffee. Anyways, I'm on part 3. There's 4 tasks. And so I'm just gonna start right away. Meet PIEter. I kind of forgot his voice that I gave him, basically. I'll have to remember. The last video was, what was it, 2 days ago, I think?
Thanks for inviting me along, Father. I'm so curious to get a glimpse of life at Durmstrang.
When PIEter said he wanted to show me what classes are like back home, I knew you'd be interested, and I'm glad it was her. And look, it seems PIEter's all prepared for our lesson. Right. The W's or V's. I kind of forgot. So I have to pronounce it as a V. I wonder what he's planning to teach us. Also, it's only me and him, PIEter, that's gonna be saying the W's with a V. Nobody else. I'm not gonna say it with anybody else because it's gonna be a pain to say it every single time. Anyways,
Oh, me too. I know the curriculum at Durmstrang is quite different than Hogwarts. I believe they even study the dark.
Silence! We are here to learn, not to chat. Take your seats. There is no time to waste.
we'd better do as he says. He seems quite serious. Also, I think I do remember his voice now.
Now, that social hour has concluded. We can begin our lesson. Today we will be discussing the dark arts.
At Hogwarts, we just focus on defense against the dark arts, not the dark arts themselves. Why not? They sound better. Also, I was supposed to say at Hogwarts. Anyways.
I notice we have no tools for experiments of any kind. Should we at least have our wands ready? Wands out.
Silence! You are both new to Durmstrang, so allow me to explain our ways. At Durmstrang, you do not interrupt the professor mid-lesson. Do so again, and I will see you in detention. Today's lesson is a lecture, so listen up. Soon you will understand the values we hold dear at Durmstrang.
Yeah, whatever. 8 hours. Oh my goodness. Right off the bat, 8 hour task. A waste of energy. At the moment I have 5,515. I collected some within the few days, studying the Durmstrang style. Alright, so he has a staff. And would it be better if he just wouldn't it have been better if he just took me to Durmstrang to see how they actually are? But I guess he knows how they are. Learn.
Dueling spells like the Flapendo, Apango, or the Bata Boogie Hex.
I didn't see the rest. Look at.
I should have brought a notebook and quill to write some of this down.
Think. I'm surprised Snape doesn't teach at Durmstrang. Heh, that'll be funny. Listen.
The dark arts get a bad reputation, but they underpin much of what we do.
No, wait. What something do? Never mind. Whisper. PIEter is taking this quite seriously. Heed.
Not interruptions. I will give you all the attention if I must.
Try. Wonder. Can all of PIEter's classes really be just like this? Consider.
I wish I could take classes at all of the wizarding schools.
Note.
Healing spells like Anapneo are not sorted in the dark arts.
look at.
I should have brought a notebook and a quill to write some of this down.
Think. I'm surprised Snape doesn't teach at Durmstrang. Okay, same thing. Whisper. PIEter is taking this quite seriously. Comprehend.
I bet that you use Flipendo and Apongo often. Both are swords and the dark arts.
Understand.
The dark arts infuse many different kinds of magic, like powerful roots.
Mole.
The dark arts have a bad reputation, but they can also be used for good.
Learn.
Dueling spells like Flipendo, Apongo, or the Bad Boogie Hex are dark charms.
Wonder. Same thing. Consider. Note. That's 4. Listen. Much of what we do. Oh, okay, got it. Now I got it. Heed. Think. Whisper. Comprehend. I'm just gonna skip. It's the same thing already. Wonder. Listen. No, damn it. I should have went with 1 cent. She was 4 only. Understand. Mole. Learn. Wonder. Listen. Heed. And there we go.
No interruptions. I will give you all the attention if I must. And I will use the staff.
Ooh, 3 new ones. Nice. There's PIEter.
That is the end of my lecture at the Dark Arts. I am sure you are all eager to be dismissed, but you are not. As always, class will not end until one of you has successfully completed a pop quiz.
Blimey, a pop quiz too? We've only just finished the lesson. There's been no time to study.
Congratulations, Mr. Atkins. You have just volunteered yourself for my quiz. Class, your freedom depends on Mr. Atkins getting this right. Wish him luck. Which of these common spells, often used in dueling, is not sourced in the dark arts?
If I remember, he said Apongo and Nabnio, or maybe Flipendo, is not sourced in the dark arts. I have no idea. I don't remember. I'll go with Flipendo. It's Flipendo.
Wrong. You were obviously not listening very closely. Now, try again. I will keep the class here as long as it takes. Which of these common spells, often used in dueling, is not stored in the dark arts?
Your mother. Anapneo, I guess? Anapneo is not stored in the dark arts. It's a healing charm.
Well done. That is correct. Class dismissed. Congratulations on completing your very first Durmstrang lesson. I hope I wasn't too harsh.
Also, I thought, I didn't know apneo was the right answer, to be honest.
I just wanted to give you a sense of what it is like at home. It is quite different from Hogwarts, yes?
No. Indeed. Classes aren't anything like this at Hogwarts. Our portion teacher is quite strict. But even in his class, we're allowed to experiment. We don't just sit and listen. Hogwarts professors are serious when they need to be, but they usually find a way to make the lessons fun.
It's true. I have so much fun in my classes at Hogwarts. I only wish I could take more.
But having studied in the Durmstrang style, I can see now why you started to avoid the classroom, PIEter.
Yes, your classes sound wonderful. I am starting to wish I could experience them for myself.
Aha! Dumbledore said that we would learn from each other. This must be what he meant. You've given me a taste of class at Durmstrang. Now I'll show you how we do things at Hogwarts. I like have to read carefully to notice the W's, otherwise I'm gonna pronounce the W's, and I don't want to pronounce the W's since I'm mocking him basically. Hopefully V can show you that learning magic can be quite fun. Perhaps then you'll skive off a little less often.
Oh yes, I'd love to help if I can. Learning magic at Hogwarts is one of my favorite things after all.
I know just what you can do, one cent. You can help me show PIEter one of our most adorable lessons so far. Prepare Transfiguration for a Historiforce lesson. Then we'll give PIEter a taste of life at Hogwarts classroom. Yeah, whatever. So where do we go now? Teach Hestriforce, I'm assuming.
I've got the porcupine. You'd better hurry, it's a bit unruly.
Okay. So Transfigurations, teach Hestriforce, I think. There's one sound. Where's McGonagall? Maybe she's a cat at the moment.
Wow, this room is nice.
No wait, Valve is. Yeah, Valve.
Wow, this room is nice. Classrooms at Durmstrang are much colder, there is much more stone. This is very.
Wait, what?
This is where you learn.
Normally yes, but not today. Today is where you learn, PIEter. Thanks to 1 cent's preparations, we can teach you one of our most adorable. Why adorable? Adorable. One of our most adorable Transfiguration lessons. 1 cent, if you please. Let's see what's so adorable about it. So a porcupine.
I've never seen such a creature. Is it dangerous?
Trick him and say it's dangerous, admit it's fairly safe. Trick him. Oh yes, they are quite dangerous. You'd better be careful.
Thank you for warning me. I will resist the urge I am having to pet the little creature.
Good, now stand back, PIEter. I mean, I would assume they are kind of dangerous to touch them because of the spikes. So, I'm basically right, aren't I? Hestriforce. And he turns it into a pincushion.
What is that? It is gone.
Only for a moment, but watch this. Repariforge, however you say it.
It is back. How adorable. What one wonderful magic. Quite different from what we learn at Durmstrang.
Does that mean you are ready for your lesson?
Yes. Please show me how to do this. If I knew magic could be so fun, I would be learning more of it.
Then listen closely and do as I show you. Soon you'll be able to make a pincushion of your oven, whatever. 3 hours. Teach Hestriforce. Also, how long do I have left? There's 27 minutes left. Okay, I'll check again after this. Somebody remind me. It's like, imagine you guys remind me, but it's too late. Teach. Hestriforce is from the Latin hestrix, meaning porcupine. Instruct. You must focus on the porcupine as well as the pincushion will something. Converse.
We never learned adorable spells like this at Durmstrang.
Listen.
You make quite a good teacher, Father. Let's roleplay you being a teacher and me being a bad student.
Field question.
Should Should I shout at the incantation as loudly as possible, like an attack?
Yes. Here.
I remember learning the spell like it was only yesterday.
Observe.
Perhaps this porcupine would like to be my pet.
Educate. Loosen up, PIEter. Your movements should be fluid and gentle. Grant wisdom. This is a spell we learn in our second year here at Hogwarts. Bestow knowledge. Watch my wand movements carefully. Something. Teach. Hyster first is from the legs. Okay, same thing. Instruct. You must focus on the porcupine as well as the pincushion it will become. 3. Listen. Same thing here. Observe. Educate. Loosen up, PIEter. Your movements should be fluid and gentle. Grant wisdom. This is a spell we learn in our second year here at Hogwarts. Bestow, not okay, whatever. Watch my wand movements. That there's a bit of something. Oh my goodness, too many W's. Teach, same thing. Instruct, listen, discuss.
That porcupine is quite friendly.
Converse.
We never learned adorable spells like this at Durmstrang.
File a field question.
Should I shout at the incantation as loudly as possible, like an attack?
Sure, why not? That concludes our lesson, PIEter. Do you feel ready to give the spell a try?
Very much so. In fact, I cannot wait. There is no quiz. I just get to try the spell.
If you feel ready, PIEter, go ahead. Let's see what you've learned.
All right. Hyster force.
Also, has he never used magic since he never went to class then?
I did it. It worked. How wonderful. You are a very good teacher, Father.
No, thank you, PIEter. You did not beautifully. It even looked like you were having a bit of fun.
It was. Very much. In fact, your lesson has made me want to learn more about the academic side of Hogwarts. You have made me curious about your real professors. There is no way they are as fun to learn from as you.
The Hogwarts professors are wonderful to study with. They're all quite unique, and each has their own charm.
The Durmstrang professors are all quite cold and unyielding. But if your professors are as pleasant as you say, I would very much like to meet one.
Brilliant. I know of just a professor. Professor Flitwick is always happy to meet with curious new students. Also, he is very tiny. Let's go and find him together. If we can, since he's very tiny. Perhaps we'll even find the tvu of us an exciting lesson of his own. There we go. I complete all that. Nice. There's 22 minutes. Find Flitwick. Yeah, there we go. Meet me at the training grounds if you still want to talk, but hurry. Don't rush me. I ain't rushing. Find Flitwick. And there he is. He is a dwarf. he just kicks him. That'll be funny. Sorry to make you meet me all the way out here. I'm in the middle of something rather important. Bullying the dummies that cannot defend themselves against him. That's alright. We won't take much of your time. I just wanted to introduce you to PIEter Tally. Tally, who is tall and you're not. He's visiting from Durmstrang. I showed him how fun classes at Hogwarts, and he asked to meet a professor.
After hearing all about how wonderful it is to study with you, Professor Flitwick.
Yes, he said Flitwick. That is hilarious.
I quite wanted to meet you. Also, you are short. Do you see how short you are? Have you seen how tall I am? My last name is literally Tully, and you should be Flitwick Shorty.
How kind. I'm actually out here working on a brand new approach to teaching Incendio. I like to keep things interesting for the students when I can. Class should never grow stale.
This is quite different from Durmstrang professors. Some have taught the same lessons for decades.
How does he know if he hasn't been to class? That is dumb. That makes no sense. Anyways, perhaps V could do a little test run of your new lesson, Professor. We could give you feedback from the student perspective. I would like that very much. Would you be interested in trying out my new lesson, Mr. Tully, and not Shorty like me?
Yes, I would have liked that very much.
Brilliant. We'll review Incendio while I'll tell you all about the new lesson. Then we could give it a try. Yeah, whatever. 3 hours. Learn the lesson. Okay. Nothing there, nothing there. Yeah, I definitely have to use a timer toffee after this. Smile.
You smiled quite a bit, Professor Flitwick. I do not see that.
Did not see that in Durmstrang, I think, or something like that. I hope we don't damage these dummies. I hope we don't damage these dummies. Whatever. Discuss.
I have only learned to be aggressive with this spell.
Focus.
I do not like the way that dummy is looking at me. Maybe I should bully it like you do.
Listen. Watch my wand. To cast Incendio, you must trace a delicate flame shape. Ask. Are we doing it right, Professor Flitwick? Are we doing it right, Professor Flitwick? Appreciate. Incendio's flame-shaped wand gesture is one of my favorites. Note. For this lesson, I want you to use Incendio to melt the eyes off of a dummy. Learn. For this lesson, you must be gentle and precise. Move slowly. Take note. The wand movement for Incendio closely resembles a flame. Understand. I'm going to use glaciers to freeze a dummy. You'll de-ice it on something, I don't know. Smile.
You did smile quite a bit, Professor Flitwick. I do not see that at Durmstrang often.
Oh, okay, got it. I hope we don't damage these dummies. Discuss.
I have only learned to be aggressive with this spell.
Focus. Okay, same thing. Smile. That's 5. Think. Discuss. Focus. Smile. Think. Discuss. Focus. Smile. Think. Discuss. Focus. Smile. Think. Discuss. It's literally the same thing. Over and over.
I do not like the way that the dummy is looking at me. I might duck it.
I see. You'll freeze the dummies with glaciers and we'll use Incendio to melt the eyes without damaging them. Precisely. I thought that might make for an interesting challenge. You'll have to be quite delicate.
At Durmstrang, I was trained only to be aggressive with Incendio. Aggressive vet Incendio. Delicacy is not my strongest suit. This could be quite hard for me.
Don't worry, PIEter. After my time in the Vault of Ice, I'm quite familiar with the delicate use of Incendio. Just remember what Flitwick taught us. Go slowly, focus, and melt the ice without damaging the dummies. Without. I'm glad you're so confident, Mr. Atkins, but to make sure you're really paying attention, I'll ask you. What shape does the wand movement for Incendio most resemble? I'm gonna get it wrong, obviously. A star, sir. I'm afraid that's incorrect. 50 points off of Slytherin. The wand movement for Incendio most resembles a flame. I'm not sure what a star would get you. A stardom? Now, let's see you two give it a try.
I do not know. I am a bit afraid of what damage I could do. It is all very new to me.
We'll work together, PIEter. Just follow my lead. All we have to do is be gentle and precise. Don't overdo it. Melt the ice evenly, bit by bit. Don't rush.
All right. If you think I can do it, I will give it a try.
Brilliant. Let's begin. Lacius. So he made it the dummy ice for no reason.
Here we go.
Oh no, wait, it's me. Here we go, PIEter. Oops. And there. Incendio. Is that it?
We did it. Just like you said, Father. Gentle and precise. It worked. And I feel like a brand new wizard.
You did very well, PIEter. Also, I'm surprised that not once did my character question why he says everything that has a W with the V. But whatever. You both did. You worked together brilliantly, and I hope you two enjoyed yourselves. It was a clever spin on the old lesson, sir. It was.
Yes, and was the best lesson I have ever had. Thank you for your time and attention, and your kindness.
You're not welcome. It was my pleasure. I'm glad you liked it. Now I must be on my way. I have classes to teach. After all, farewell. And he's gone.
I cannot believe this is what I have been missing all along. Learning magic is quite fun. This has never been the case at Durmstrang. I wanted to learn more. I wanted to see more.
Oh, of course. Perhaps we could visit one of our most exciting classrooms next. Potions. Okay.
Potions. Really? There is not a way learning potions is as exciting as learning charms. Potions are nothing but exciting maths and precise measurements, not fun at all.
Perhaps at Durmstrang that is the case, but potions lessons are a little different at Hogwarts. Our professor may not be keen on a private lesson out of class, but I know someone who always find the fun in the potions classroom. Potions expert Vincent Haywood. Yes. I'll let her know I plan to show you the classroom. Then we can meet her there for a quick fun lesson. And potentially some kissing. Well, me and her. Anyways, meet Vincent.
We have a small problem. Come quickly, and I'll explain.
Right, there's 12 minutes left. I definitely gotta use timer toffee now. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget. So it's gonna add 3 hours, which I really don't need those 3 hours, but whatever. Buy special timer toffee. So now it's 3 hours and 12 minutes. So task 4 out of 4. Meet Vincent. Is that it? Yeah. So what is the problem? Hello, Vincent. I see you're all ready for our potions lesson. Okay, no W there. Based on his experience at Durmstrang, PIEter said potions were not fun at all. But I knew that a quick brewing session with you would prove just the opposite. Potions can be thrilling.
Oh, Val. Yes, that is true, only...
What's wrong? Wrong, Vincent?
I got your owl, and I was very excited to give PIEter a lesson in brewing Wiggenweld potion. But when I went looking for the ingredients, I realized that Snape hasn't restocked his stores. I believe he's missing several of the necessary ingredients. We can't do our lesson without them.
That's alright. Depending on what's missing, perhaps we can replace the ingredients ourselves. It will be a great opportunity to show PIEter more of the Hogwarts grounds too. What's missing?
I'm not sure yet. I've only just started cross-checking.
I could have sworn I was going to say cross-dressing.
I've only just started cross-checking the ingredients list against Snape's supplies.
Then we'll help you.
Yes, and while we do, perhaps you could tell me a little bit more about yourself, Vincent.
Stop flirting with my girl.
I would be curious to hear where your love of potions came from. They have always been a bit dull to me.
Our potions are far from dull. There is nothing so satisfying as seeing all of the ingredients come together. My grand said there is nothing more harmonious than a well-balanced brew. I love potions because of her. I'd love to tell you all about her while you and Father check for Wiggenweld ingredients.
Then let's get it to work. We'll search for ingredients while you and PIEter get to know each other. Vincent? Not too much. Alright, 8 hours, help Vincent. So we're gonna look in through the classroom. Nowhere else. Confirm.
Check for Destiny on the lowest shelf of that rack.
Consider.
I couldn't find any mint. Can you?
Search. Just call out the ingredients and I'll check for them. Check. Aha, here's the Hork lump juice. Focus. He's got boomberry juice. That's an ingredient for Wiggenweld, right? Or something like that. Look at. Plenty of billywig stings in here. Stings? Maybe strings? Listen.
We'll need flopperworm mucus.
Appreciate.
My father was very organized for a muggle.
I didn't see the rest. Talk. There's no Destiny. Speak. I see where the mint is supposed to be, but I don't see any mint. Focus.
You said Wiggenweld. I see a jar of
Whatever it said. Over here.
There is plenty of Molly. And I can't seem to find Molly.
Search. Just call out the ingredients and I'll check for them. Here.
Do you see any Destiny up there?
Nod.
My father grows mints. No magical herbs.
Oh, damn it, I forgot it. Check. Aha, here's the Hork lump juice. Focus. He's got boomberry juice. That's an ingredient in Wiggenweld, right? Plenty of billywig things in here. Oh my goodness, no. Now I have to edit that out. Talk. There's no Destiny. Speak. I see where the mint is supposed to be, but I don't see any mint. Discuss.
You said a Vegenveld? I see a jar of Vegenveld bark right here.
Over here.
There is plenty of Molly. I found her.
Smile.
My step-grandma was not a Muggle relative.
Ah, great. Confirm.
Check for destiny on the lowest shelf of that rack.
Consider.
I couldn't give any mint, could you? Can you?
Listen.
We'll find a flubberworm. We'll need flubberworm mucus.
Appreciate.
My father was very organized. Of a Muggle, he labeled everything.
Here.
Do you see any destiny up there?
Same thing. Nod. He's got a boomberry juice that's an ingredient Vegenveld, right? Look at. Talk. Speak. Discuss something. Great. Over here. Smile. Confirm. Consider. Listen. Appreciate. Listen. Nod. And that is it.
My father grows mint. No magical herbs, though, being a Muggle and all.
All of them are owned. Alright, it seems like we're only missing 3 ingredients. Detony, mint, and flubberworm mucus.
Yes, that's it. Once we have those, we can brew the wet and wild potion together, as planned. As luck would have it, I have Detony and flubberworm mucus back in my dorm.
You keep a mucus in your dorm?
Naturally, but I don't keep it mint. My father grows it in his garden, but it's quite far away. You'd like him if you met him, PIEter. I imagine you don't meet many Muggles at Durmstrang.
That.
Oh, you're right, PIEter.
Yes.
If we're looking for mint, please. Perhaps. My goodness, I knew it. Perhaps Hagrid will know where to find some, of course. Hagrid is someone you don't want to meet. He is annoying. Hagrid is someone you won't want to meet. PIEter, I think you won't like him. Want wrong, PIEter.
It is nothing. I will find my own way to this Hagrid and to talk to you there. Now that I must go.
Blimey, he seemed a bit out of sorts. I hope it wasn't something I said.
Yes, that was a bit odd.
What do you think could have made PIEter run off like that? What do you think could have made PIEter rush off like that?
Too much time in the classroom, he reacted to the mention of Muggles. The mucus thing freaked him out. I have no idea, to be honest. Let's go with the mucus thing. Why not? Perhaps the fact that you keep a mucus in your dorm freaked him out.
Potions are my thing. Of course, I keep disgusting ingredients nearby at all times. They're quite useful. Potions are my thing, of course. I keep disgusting.
Okay, she said already.
Mucus is just the beginning, really. You don't want to know what's in the hat box under my bed.
I'm sure PIEter will be fine once I've had a talk with him. He's been... I'm sure PIEter will be fine once I've had a talk with him. He's been quite open and friendly so far. Besides, there's nothing like a trip to Hagrid's garden to clear one's head. Yeah, I don't think there's a trip to clear anybody's head. I'll go and look for PIEter at Hogwarts. Then we'll get to the mint and I can learn what's bothering our new friend. Okay. Part 3 complete. 3 gems. Part 4. Durmstrang. Okay, part 4. Durmstrang's dark secret is revealed and you help PIEter learn a lesson so he won't soon forget. As a thank you, he shows you and your friends a rare Durmstrang sight. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure if anybody has been able to notice, but I'm kind of falling asleep. Not because it's boring, it's just because I haven't slept properly. Let's see, is that it? Like I was awake, wide awake when I started it, but it's just I'm kind of sleepy now at this moment. I'm sure somebody might have noticed it. The pausing for a while and maybe making the mistakes of clicking over here in the special area. Talk to Hagrid.
Your friend heard from our borders.
No wait, abroad or abroad? Yeah, abroad, right?
You're the friend for abroad is here. You can chat with us if you're in a hurry.
Shut up. So talk to Hagrid, right? Yeah, talk to Hagrid at the garden. There's 4 more tasks. There's never mind. Hagrid's not here. Every freaking new adventure, Hagrid has to appear for whatever reason. It is so annoying. Why does he always have to be in there for no reason at all? They always make sure to find something to include him. Kind of like Marolo. But I think every single new adventure he always appears. Somehow he appears in every single one. There you are, PIEter. You took off so abruptly after we searched for ingredients with 1 cent.
I'm sorry, Father. I was just quite eager to get to the mint for that were the Winged potion.
Lies. Are you sure that's all? It seemed like something was bothering you. I told Watson that you might have been freaked out to hear she keeps mucus in her dorm room. Is that it? Is that so? Wow. So traumatizing.
There is something I want to tell you about Durmstrang. But I could not say it while one Santa was there. If I am to tell you, we must be alone.
Enters Hagrid.
Hello there, Father. Who's your friend?
Well, it is PIEter Tully, Hagrid. He's visiting our Durmstrang. No, wait, he's visiting from Durmstrang. Okay.
Not to meet you, PIEter. Don't get it wrong. Don't get a chance to meet many wizards from Durmstrang these days. It is quite nice to meet you too, Hagrid. George, Hagrid and do
Something. Oh my goodness, never mind. Hagrid, we are planning to brew a Wiggenweld? So, okay, whatever. Hagrid, we are planning to brew a Wiggenweld potion with 1 cent, but we're visiting mint.
You're in the luck. I just so happened to have planted a few note herbs in me garden recently.
Nobody cares.
If you take a look, I'm sure you'll find a new sprigs or mint for your potion.
No thanks, Hagrid. We can find it ourselves. And we... oh my goodness. Okay,
Brilliant. Just let me know if I can help you with anything.
with nothing, like always. Now we're alone, PIEter. You can finally tell me what you wanted to say about Durmstrang while she's gone. You can finally tell me what you wanted to say about Durmstrang while we gathered him. Gather mint. Consider PIEter's confession, 3 hours. I think I was falling asleep for a moment there. It's quite annoying. I can't fall asleep because if I would, then I would miss out on the new adventure. So I gotta end this first. Observe. I'm learning so much about Durmstrang, it's a very different place from Hogwarts. Focus.
I will be careful to take him only in spring or two of the mint.
Or whatever I said. Sniff. Ah, mint has such a unique smell, don't you think? Consider.
That is not...
No, wait, that is not mint. In fact, never mind. Learn.
Your friend at Ronsent is Muggle-born, and I've never met someone like her.
Reflect.
I do not want to say it in front of the...
Never mind. Look at. close my eyes for a couple seconds. I don't know how long. Anyways, discuss. I'm glad we can talk openly in the open. Where does the pumpkin at? Search. Hagrid's pumpkins are looking quite nice. Yeah. Hagrid's, right? Yeah. Understand.
I've heard many strange things about Muggle-born students.
Learn.
Durmstrang does not accept the Muggle-borns. I have never met the one.
Met me. Focus.
I will be careful to take only a sprig or two in
Embodiment? What? Sniff. Ah, mint has such a unique smell, don't you think? Consider. That's not mint. In fact, I'm not sure what it is. Talk. Tell me everything that's on your mind, PIEter. Observe. I'm learning to say much about Durmstrang. It's a very different place from Hogwarts. Learn.
Yet a friend of Vincent is a Muggle-born. I have never met someone like her. She is a beauty.
Reflect.
I did not want to say that in front of Vincent, but Muggles making me uneasy. She makes me shiver because she's so pretty. Here's the mint.
Something. Search. Hagrid's... No, wait, that's me. Hagrid's pumpkins are looking quite nice. No, they're not. Understand.
I have heard many strange things about Muggle-born students. Like they're stupid.
Here.
Durmstrang does not accept Muggle-borns. I've never met
one or something like that. Discuss. I'm glad we can talk openly. Consider. That's not mint. In fact, I'm not sure what that is. Talk. Oh my goodness, finally. Tell me everything that's on your mind, PIEter. I want to get this over with already. We've got the mint, but before we go and brew the potion, we should talk about what you just told me. Have you really never met any witches or wizards with Muggle parents before?
No, I didn't. From a pure blood family, and only pure blood students are accepted into Durmstrang. Some Durmstrang students tell frightening stories of Muggle-born witches and wizards. I have heard they lack the focus. They can mistake Expulso for Expelliarmus. I do not want to get blown up.
So it wasn't that Vincent keeps mucus in her dorm, like I thought. I'm afraid you're vastly underestimating witches and wizards who come from Muggles, PIEter. They're just as powerful and capable as any other witch or wizard. Powerful.
That may be true, but they still put me a bit on an edge. Do you think I am a bad wizard for feeling this way?
No, it's your school's fault? Yes, you should know better. Yes. You should know better. Why not? Just to make him feel bad? No, damn it, I clicked by accident. If you just take a look around, you would see witches and wizards with Muggle parents are nothing to be afraid of.
Perhaps you are right, and I have been wearing blinders in the ward.
You'll never understand all that witches and wizards can do if you don't spend time with them. If you want to see the truth, you have to look for it. If you're willing, I can show you exactly what I mean.
I would like that very much. In our time together, you have opened my eyes to many things. Father, I must deviation.
I'm actually starting to wonder if this is the reason Dumbledore paired us together in the first place. I thought before that he wanted me to teach you that learning magic can be fun.
You did do that. We had a wonderful time. Even if class at Durmstrang is dull and difficult, I wanted to learn more.
I'm glad you had fun, but I wonder now if I was wrong. Perhaps this is what he wanted me to teach you. My goodness, so many W's. He said he knew someone who went to Durmstrang and whose prejudice led him to do many dark things. Dumbledore may want you to see that Muggle-born students are no different from purebloods.
If all you said is true, I would like to see this very, very much. I do not want to be like Dumbledore's friend.
Then we'll spend some time with my friends, and you can see exactly how great they are. Come with me. I know of someone whose skill at charms is sure to impress you. Soon you'll see just what Muggle-born wizards are capable of. Who's he talking about? Who? Oh wow, meet Bantan. Great.
I've thought of something brilliant. Hurry, bring a PIEter. And bring some pie.
I'm gonna throw the pie at your face. Anyways, ooh, the next clue. Let's see. There's 5 hours and 13 minutes left. Best seats in the house for a Quidditch match. Okay. I know where that is. So, no, not here. Quidditch pitch, no. Quidditch stance, yes. That is the right answer, obviously. Submit, and now I have to wait 2 hours. Whereas there's 5 hours, so it's doable, obviously. Right, the task now. Meet Bantan. Stupid Bantan. Meet Bantan. Wait, what task is this again? 2 out of 4. Oh my goodness. I've been falling asleep. I'm now more wide awake, so I shouldn't fall asleep anymore. No, thank you for meeting us, Bantan. I'd like to introduce you to PIEter Tully. He's visiting from Durmstrang. PIEter, meet Bantan Copper. He is a wimp. He's the charms expert. Expert? What? I'm the expert. Expert I was telling you about. Yeah, he looks very gay. But what is all of this?
I'll explain in a moment. I guard your oval. I can't believe Durmstrang accepts only pureblood students. I'd be terrified to visit such a place. They must have all kinds of misconceptions about Muggle-born wizards.
That's exactly why I wanted to introduce you to PIEter, so he could beat you up. I would join in. Your parents are Muggles, and you're one of the most talented wizards I know. No, he's not. Stop lying. I knew PIEter would not only like you, which he won't, but he would also be quite impressed by you. No, he won't. Let's not lie to him.
Thank you, Father. That means a lot coming from you.
I mean no offense, Bantan, but you are a straight wimp. I do not like you. You will understand this is all quite new to me. I've never met a Muggle-born witch or wizard in my life. For that reason, I am uneasy around them. Father has generously agreed to help me confront these feelings and see the error in my ways.
Don't worry, PIEter. I know all about unreasonable fears. I'm afraid of of just about everything, 'cause I'm a wimp.
I thought spending time with you would help dispel the prejudices prejudice 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 prejudices I have no idea. PIEter picked up at Durmstrang. This way he can confront his feelings and move on.
I thought the same thing, so I came up with a fun way to show PIEter just how strong Muggleborns can be. Even though I'm very weak and scared, Durmstrang values strength, so I gathered the heaviest objects I could find on short notice. I thought it might be fun to try and see who can lift the most using only Wingardium Leviosa.
That won't be easy. I don't think I've used that term to lift anything this heavy. Have you, PIEter?
No, but I accept this challenge. It sounds fun, and I am quite curious to see how each of us does.
Alright then, let's begin. We'll see who can lift the most. You'll get to know Nov Bantan, and you'll see firsthand all that Muggleborns can do. Yeah, nobody cares? 3 hours, test your might. Also, is my character technically pure blood? Or what is he? Or maybe just half? Talk. I think you'll find Benton is quite powerful, PIEter. No, he's not. Since when is he the strongest? He is not at all strong at all. 1 bit. Lift. Oh, I can feel the weight of that chair in my wand. Listen.
Being from a Muggle family means I've seen more of what the world has to offer.
Okay. Wave wand. Wave wand. This boulder looks awfully what? What was? Ah, damn it! I forgot the other word. After, awfully, study.
The rocks at Durmstrang are much heavier.
Chat.
I found this boulder by the lake shore. I hope no one misses it.
Look at.
This armchair is as light as a phoenix feather.
Here.
I thought a student of Durmstrang might enjoy a challenge like this.
Speak. We've had a very active day, haven't we, PIEter, I mean? Note.
Remind me to put this armor back in the hall when we're finished.
I won't. Over here.
I borrowed this armchair from Hagrid's hut. It was quite...
Quite what? Focus.
I will lift this armor with not a problem.
Cast. Wingardium Leviosa. Not Leviosa. Talk. I think you'll find Benton is quite powerful, PIEter. No, he's not. Lift. Oh, I can feel the weight of that chair in my wand. Listen. Yeah, same thing. Come on. Wave wand. Study, and that is it.
The rocks at Durmstrang are much heavier. These are wimpy boulders.
Blimey, all 3 of us lifted all of the objects. So it seems we're evenly matched. It's a tie.
But I have not finished yet. I will bring the tie by lifting all of the items at once using only your Wingardium Leviosa. Now Leviosa.
But that would be so dangerous. It's too heavy. I'm scared you could get hurt. 'Cause I'm always scared.
I am confident I can do it. What do you think, Father?
It's too heavy, you can do it. Sure, let's encourage him and make him hurt himself, hopefully. You cannot do it, PIEter. You're very weak.
Thank you for believing me. Now, stand back.
he drops it on Bantan. I would love him. I would love that.
Vingardium Leviosa, not Leviosa.
And all three of them? Oh, it's not possible, I guess. Don't give up, PIEter. Like I said, you can do this. I never said that.
I cannot give up. Not yet. Vingardium Leviosa, not Leviosa.
And oh, cool. Okay, he was able to do it. You've done it, PIEter.
Too heavy. Gah, I can't hold it.
Yes, hit him.
Av. Av.
PIEter, yes.
Oh, yes.
PIEter, are you alright?
Yes, but my arm is very hurt. I'm sorry, PIEter. I thought the challenge would be fun. Fun way to show off a bit. I didn't mean for you to get hurt, even though it's not my fault and it's your fault. There is no need to apologize. You were right. It was too heavy. More importantly, Father has proven his point. You are quite strong, Bantan, but you are also quite compassionate. I am touched by your concern.
Also, how does that prove Bantan being strong when he'd even lift three of them at the same time? And you, PIEter, are quite injured. We had better do something about this.
At Durmstrang, we say the injury is evidence that you have given your all. It is a badge of honor. Though it does hurt quite a bit.
Not to worry. We'll get you fixed up in no time. We have the mint from Hagrid's garden, which means we have all the ingredients for the Wiggenweld potion. Let's hurry to potions. If one cent is still there, we'll give her the mint and brew the Wiggenweld to heal you. Yeah, whatever. Okay, 2 more tasks. Brew Wiggenweld.
We need to talk. Hurry to potions.
What the heck? Right there. So brew Wiggenweld. So no more Bantan, luckily. There's 1 cent.
Oh no. PIEter, what happened? Are you injured?
We were using Wingardium Leviosa, to lift heavy objects, and there was an accident.
Yes, Father and I thought I could lift all the objects at once, but they were too heavy. They came crashing down, and I just injured my arm. But it was quite a bit of fun, even so I must say.
Before that, we got the mint from Hagrid's garden, like you asked, 1 cent. I thought perhaps we could brew the Wiggenweld potion now, and use it to heal PIEter and his pies.
Of course. Only there's one problem. I found a flabberworm mucus in my drawer, but not a tetany.
Screw it.
I must have used it for something else. I'm sorry. Perhaps you should take him to the hospital, Ving.
Not more walking. It hurts to move. There must be something we can do here.
Isn't there a bunch of other healing spells and whatnot? I'm assuming that we could use that, potentially. I'm sure we can come up with a solution. You're brilliant at the potions, 1 cent. Perhaps we can make a substitute of some kind for the detony. Would that work?
I suppose it's possible with a few calculations. But we'd need to find another healing ingredient of similar strength first.
I'll check the shelves. Surely Professor Snape has something we can use. Get started while I search. I'll tell you what I find, and you can tell me if it will work in a vegan Weld potion. So many W's. 8 hours, search for a substitute, of course. Substitution. 8 freaking hours. I'm like about to be less than 5,000. I started off in the other new adventure, not this one. I started out at 6,000, I think 500 or something like that, somewhere around there. And now I'm down to 5,020. That is annoying. So many 8-hour new tasks. Like, why? Just make them 1 hour or 3 hours for less energy. Consider.
I don't think doubling up on the Molly will work.
Look over. What about Bobotuber Puss? Puss? It's hilarious. Shy away. These ingredients look quite deadly. Yes, let's kill him. Ask. What am I looking for? Healing ingredients, right? I would assume so. Talk. Snape is sure to have a reasonable replacement for Detany. Comfort.
I do not mean to rush you, but my arm, it does hurt.
Nobody cares. Here.
Diluted Bobotuber Plus is used to treat acne is...
Whatever. Listen.
Looking for healing ingredients, Bobotuber Plus, Molly, Shiverfax,
and whatever else. Console. Don't worry, PIEter will get you healed up in no time. Search. No, we won't. I see Bobotuber Plus, acromantular venom, exploding something. Understand.
We have plenty of aconite. Adding more won't do anything helpful.
Take note.
We need a topical healing substitute like Bobotuber Plus.
Consider.
I don't think doubling up on the Molly will work. And I can't seem to find Molly.
Look over. What about Bobotuber Plus? Shy away. Something. Ask. Talk. Here.
Diluted Bobotuber Plus is used to treat acne. Is there any of that?
Listen.
Look for healing ingredients, Bobotuber Plus, Molly, Triggerfag, that kind of thing.
Mole.
At Durmstrang, they say pain is weakness, leaving the body.
Comfort.
I do not mean to rush you, by my arm, it does hurt.
Screw your damn arm. Console. Don't worry a lot. PIEter we won't heal you up in no time. Understand. But I have plenty of aconite. Adding more won't be helpful. Okay. Take note. Consider. As for search. Stay shy away. Ask. Let's talk. Look over. Here. Listen. Mole. Comfort, and that is it.
I do not mean to rush you, but my arm, it hurts.
How about just take it off? I've got some Bobotuber Plus. You said it has healing properties, right? Can we substitute it for Detany?
It will be a first for me, but it's our best bet. I'll just need to make a few quick calculations. And we'll need to dilute the pus, just like my pus. Otherwise, it can have unpredictable side effects on unprotected skin.
Alright, I'll dilute it, then you can add it. So what does dilute mean? What the heck? Oh, okay. Is it ready? It looks ready. Is it ready? literally my question?
I think so. At least it should be tried, PIEter. I hope you die.
I do hope this works.
Okay. And I guess it worked. Oh wait, now he puts it back in his butt.
My arms, it feels wonderful. This is the finest vegan veld potion I have ever tasted.
You did it, 1 cent.
We did it, Father. It was your brilliant idea to find a substitute for tetany. After all, that's why I love you.
Father has many good ideas. For example, tell me to spend time with you and Benton, even though I hate Benton. It is clear from what I've seen that you are all capable of astonishing things and quite friendly too. I have vastly underestimated what witches and wizards with muggle parents can do. I am not sorry.
Thank you, PIEter. You're quite friendly as well.
I think the more time you spend with muggles, the more you'll see that they are no different from you and me. Or me.
I suspect that you are right. I am rather impressed by the thoughts impressed upon me at Durmstrang. You must trust me when I say I did not know any better until I met you. Can you forgive me?
Of course, perhaps someday. I don't think I can. Like it's that serious? Obviously, I'm just gonna make him feel bad. I don't think I can. I'm gonna be dramatic just because I can. I don't think I can. These are my friends we're talking about. Your school judges them unfairly, and I can't believe you didn't question those ideas before coming here.
It is true. I understand your hesitance, and I appreciate that you are standing up for your comrades. As one who hopes to be included among them, I will do everything in my power to prove myself to you. I will teach others at Durmstrang what you have taught me, and I will make it up to you and your friends.
How do you plan to make it up to us?
I will kill myself. I will show you all something that's quite special. My dick. Bring your friends to the hall where we met, Father. Have a Durmstrang surprise. And this one, I assure you, will be a fun one.
Let me guess, the sweater thing? Alright, I'll send a word to my non-friends and 1 cent. It will meet you and will meet you in the Great Hall for your surprise, PIEter. Finally, the last damn task. Meet PIEter.
Your friends are all here. Come quick, it is time.
Meet PIEter. This has to be the last one. Let me check. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So it's gonna be a sweater for sure. What's her name? Marula is not part of my non-friends. She's not a friend at all. What the heck? What's she doing there? I don't like that. And was she part of the new adventure now that I think about it at all? Did she appear? I kind of forgot already. Oh yeah, she did, because he defeated her, which was kind of funny. Marula.
Of course, I'm here. PIEter invited me. You think I'm going to miss whatever disaster this turns out to be?
Barney. I'm not sure why we're here, but I heard there were both staffs involved, so I came as quickly as I could. Then 1 cent.
I'm quite excited to see PIEter's Durmstrang surprise.
Okay. And there we are.
Thank you all for coming. I've had such a wonderful visit to Hogwarts. Thanks to Father. He is the best. We should all hail him like Hitler. He showed me everything that is special about Hogwarts and its many different students. As a small gesture of my appreciation, I would like to teach you all the Durmstrang processional.
Oh, I kind of forgot what that is.
The Durmstrang processional. I've read about this. The books say it is a stunning sight to behold.
I remember you said the processional is best when performed by a large group, PIEter.
That is why I had you bring everyone here. With a group this size, it will be a spectacular sight. That is, if you are willing to help me teach it to them, Father. Surely you remembered our lesson.
I don't, PIEter. And why Marula involved? And given how excited my non-friends and one cent look, I'm happy to help you teach them. No, I'm not.
Brilliant. Then let us begin our final lesson. Afterwards, we can perform the Durmstrang processional as the one.
And 8 hours, I knew it. Teach the processional. Stupid processional. So we're teaching them. I would much more preferred Tulip Flower or Cheerio here instead of Marula. And yeah, pretty much it. And Bentan, I guess. I don't like him either. Explain. You have to picture the sparks in your mind before they'll appear, to be confident. Appreciate.
You're a good teacher, Father.
Talk. The key is to hit the ground the moment the staff stops spinning. Ignore.
I haven't even finished learning this, and I'm already certain I'm the best at it.
Smile.
It's so nice to be learning this with all of you.
Notice.
I wanted to roll over his back. His back, he is the mountain and you are...
You are the what? I have no idea. Here. Am I doing this right? No, you're not. Shake head.
The sparks are a bit terrifying, aren't they?
Freaking wimp. Consider.
I wish we did some more choreographed.
Oh my goodness. Choreographed? Yeah, there we go.
Choreographed dance at Hogwarts.
Listen. I love this. Focus.
You must move with authority and grace. You will not be shaken.
I didn't read the rest. Explain. You have to picture the sparks in your mind before they'll appear. Something. Appreciate. Something. Talk. Okay. Smile. Notice.
I wanted to run all over his back. He is the mountain and you are at the...
At the what? Oh my goodness. It vanishes as soon as I'm about to read the last word. I did not get to see it. Here. Same thing. Shake head. Consider.
I wish we did more choreographed dance at Hogwarts. Choreographed.
Whatever. Listen. I love this. Focus.
You must move with authority and grace. You will not be shaken. You are the mighty.
Explain. Same thing. Appreciate. Talk. Smile. Notice.
I wanted to run over his back. Is the mountain you are at the wind.
Oh, wind. As in wind. Wind. Here. Shake head. Consider. Listen. Focus. And there, finally.
You must move with authority and grace. You will not be shaken. You are the mighty. The mighty ducks.
There, got a 1 anyone? Finally done. Well done, everyone. You're all looking quite confident with the various steps of the processional.
Perhaps they are ready to try the vault thing as a group, Father.
There's Dumbledore. He just randomly appears out of the air. Is that true, PIEter? Did you sneak away from school to come here?
I did, yes, but it's a good thing I did. You have taught me things I would never have learned at Durmstrang. You taught me to pay attention in class, no matter how dull it is, because magic can be fun and adorable. More so, you showed me that Muggle-born students can be great things and make wonderful friends.
But wait, sir. You've heard what we taught PIEter, but don't you want to see what PIEter taught us? We've just finished his most involved lesson yet. Brilliant. Is everyone ready to show Dumbledore what we've learned?
Perhaps we need a bit more practice. I feel good, but I don't want to mess it up. I want this to be perfect.
You're ready, Vincent. I believe in you. Because I like you. But what do you think, Father? Is everyone ready to perform the processional as one?
Perhaps they need more practice. Definitely. Yes, because I want to get this over with already. Definitely. In case they end up trying to practice and whatnot.
Then we'll wait no longer. It is time.
Alright, everyone, let's begin. Okay. I guess kind of decent. That was brilliant. I knew we were ready. Also, we didn't practice that, did we? The exact same thing. Also, I read it wrong. That was brilliant. I knew we were ready.
Splendid! It has been many years since the Durmstrang processional has graced us all. Perhaps someday the Triwizard Tournament will return. Until then, you've all done it more for this job.
Thank you, sir. And now, I'm excited to return to Durmstrang and teach them everything I learned here.
No, thank you for teaching me about Durmstrang, PIEter.
Thank you for opening my eyes. Father, I used to be Asian, but I ain't not anymore. Your lessons will have quite an impact back home. I do hope you can visit me there someday. Until then, I will send you a jumper as a token of my appreciation.
I don't want it.
It has been an honor to tour Hogwarts with its most powerful and most gracious student. That is not Morula, because she sucks. She sucks a lot.
A Son of Durmstrang, complete. And I got sweater. I don't know why they call it jumper. Unless it is like a full set or something like that. I guess I'll find out in a bit. But there, finally. I was falling asleep several moments in the video. Oh, there's the other one. New adventure, a record of the past. 3 days, 23 hours. I'm most likely gonna continue this one as well. But I'm gonna start it tomorrow instead, not right now, or not today, basically. Let's see. A strange magical affliction is spreading through Hogwarts, and even the headmaster is affected. As you follow the trail of clues, you reveal a connection to one of the darkest chapters of magical history. Complete this adventure to earn a rare antique gramophone for your room. And that is the reward. So I'm gonna start it right now, but I'm gonna continue it or start it tomorrow, actually. Go to Great Hall.
All students report to the Great Hall for an emergency announcement.
Okay. So, yeah, that's the next one. And after this, I'm hoping no more new adventures come out at all. Potentially the Halloween ones if they add new ones. But from what I know, I completed all the Halloween ones already. What was I gonna do? Alright, achievements, special adventures. Right here. No, not that. So that new adventure was for year 3, most likely. I'm quite sure. Oh, it wasn't. Wait, what? Oh, for year 2. Okay, usually whenever they add a new adventure, they always put it for year 3. A Son of Durmstrang. Interesting. You learned all about Durmstrang and taught PIEter some important lessons to bring back to Durmstrang with him. In exchange, he gifted you a Durmstrang sweater. I knew it. Why did he call it jumper then? That makes no sense. To remember him by. I could care less. I could not care less, I mean. What is this? Oh, I think, I gotta go to Magical Creatures Reserve. And, oh, that's not it. Oh, it was that, okay. That was the exclamation mark. How much longer for the next clue? An hour and 25, okay. So I'm gonna show the sweater now. Where is it? There it is. Is basically a sweater with like the Durmstrang logo, I guess. It looks cool. It doesn't look that bad, to be honest. Let me see, which pants do I prefer with? That's the ones I wear. I kinda like it with this better. I'm gonna keep that. Alright. So I'm gonna wear this outfit in the next video. I gotta collect stars. They're owned. Please, new ones. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. One new one. More new ones, please. Oh my goodness. Please. What the heck? I couldn't get it at least like 3 new ones. At 1k, I get a Mysterious Inkwell, a guaranteed one. There's 19 hours and 22 minutes left. I might, or I could potentially start it within the 19 hours, so I could potentially get to the 1000 if possible. But it might take a lot. I would have to do the full new adventure. So I don't know, I'll see. Then what else? Magical milestones. Collect stars is done. Carnival prizes, I have a bunch of the tokens. Also, I did purchase the daily bonus gems. It was $9.99, and in total I noticed that it's going to be 520, so I thought it was worth it. But normally I don't really purchase anything other than the what's it called again? Magical milestones. That's the only thing I usually always buy. That's pretty much it. And I guess that is it. I have nothing else. What else would I have? Any energies around here? Ready? No, none here. Oh, before I forget, I have to rate the new adventure. To be fair, I actually didn't mind this one. It was actually pretty cool. I liked that one cent was evolved for, I would say, 30% of the new adventure. Oh, there. This. So it was pretty cool. I didn't mind the, what's his name again? The guy with the V, PIEter, yeah, there we go, PIEter. I didn't mind him, he wasn't bad. He He was a better character than others that they usually randomly put. I liked his uniqueness of, obviously because of the accent, the V thing, which they messed it up a lot. Like, I don't understand if they give him the gag. I don't know. Well, not the gag, but like the accent where he pronounces things with a W as a V. If they were gonna do that, make it like official, like everything. Whatever has a W, just change it to a V. But they had to, like, several times, they instead of a V, it was a W. Even the words that he did pronounce as a V at the beginning, he will have it as a W later on. If anybody noticed, the people, whoever does the text in the game, I don't know if, I'm assuming it's like several, not just one person. They really need to work on their text. They should redo the new adventure and fix it to make it more precise as how it should be. That's one of the things that annoys me. Like, if you're gonna do the game and the text and all that, do it perfectly how it's supposed to be. They do so many misspellings and all that. But anyways, other than that, it was a pretty cool new adventure. I did like it. Liked it better than other ones. So yeah, it was I enjoyed it more than other ones that I've done before. Like the previous one before this one, I think was much more boring to me. So this one was pretty cool. I was just falling asleep because I was falling asleep earlier just because I haven't slept well. Pretty much the reason. Not because it was like highly boring or anything like that. So I'll give this one. I'll say a 8.6 out of 11. It was enjoyable. It was a cool new adventure. It wasn't nothing that crazy, but I did like that one cent was involved. That he had a little V thing going on. And he was just learning from the school, and he was from a different school and such. The one of the things that annoys me as well is Hagrid always appearing in every new adventure. Same with Marilla, but for some reason it annoys me more with Hagrid. Like, they find every single little thing to add him in a new adventure, and it's like the most pointless thing ever. Sometimes. And then same with Marilla, to be honest. But otherwise, either way, I didn't mind Marilla that much this time, only because she did get defeated by him, so that was kind of funny. And then at the end, I just don't understand why she had to appear at the end. It could have been just me, him, 1 cent, me, PIEter, of course, 1 cent, Ben 10, I guess, is fine, Barney, and one other person that was not Marilla, of course, especially since she basically tricked him and was hiding from him, and he also did not end up liking her at the end. But anyways, other than that, it was pretty cool. So yeah, that's my my description of the reasons of me liking it and whatnot. Anyways, thanks for watching. Check out the video notification above, and I'll see you guys in the next video.